usual thing of it just proves that it's like they just disappeared.
Do you know what? This really does feel quite creepy.
Are you trying to lead us down to the room with the bed? Is that where someone died? That's better than any EVP I've heard captured in a long time.
Whose land is that? Where? What are you looking at? Some old women there. She's got a dog on a lead. Yeah, she's got a dog on a lead. Just move slowly. Fuck. Did you see that? Yeah. I can't see her. The giant leopard that ran across in front of us, clearly hunting the old lady and her Jack Russell, was a blessing and a curse. They were now attracted to any movement in the garden we were in, but any movement we made was masked by the sounds of the wildlife, which enabled us to move in fast. Welcome to another episode of Ghost Theory. We have just been sneaking through some of the woods behind this house in order to not be seen. And we have come across this, I would say, time capsule place.
Stinks.
It does stink.
This is vile where I'm stood. It's like, it's actually going to the back of my throat. That was really, it's like, it's piss.
Yeah.
Strong. So, obviously, it was an elderly person that lived here. And most likely lived and potentially died in this very room.
Yeah.
As you can tell from the hospital or the care home bed, that always seems to get left behind.
Yeah.
These should go back to care homes, in my opinion. But the amount of things left in here is absolutely unbelievable, to be honest with you. Ow. Look at the things.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you call that? China?
Yeah, I would say so.
Japan?
No.
No.
The China.
I mean, that's the full collection, isn't it? It's incredible. In fact, what I'm going to do is close these doors because they hopefully won't get so dusty and dirty anymore. But something we keep noticing, because we have walked around a little bit, is this photo is absolutely everywhere. Like, it really is. It's there as well.
Yeah, it is everywhere. Almost in every room, I've noticed it.
Yeah, it's in the hallways, everything. But this is incredibly sad, this room. It feels awful. It really does smell, though.
Yeah.
There's lots of things but I'm going to skip over them in this room so I can go back to breathing again.
And I don't particularly want to go in here, but I have to just show you. I mean, there have been rats here, so if we hear, like, you know, the claws and stuff, we know it's a rat. Or it's a demon.
There's actually rat killer up on top of the door frame. That was very new. That's quite odd, actually.
So there is... Oh, it's horrible. It's vile. The rats have just been in everything. They've eaten through, like, the milkshake cartons and all the old, like, tin foil dishes.
What are the dates on the newspaper? I've got the Daily Mail here from 2021.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those places, it doesn't actually look like it's been abandoned very long. Not in the sense of the decay, but the things that are left in here.
Oh, there's like a bin with old tins.
The REM pod. The temperature. The temperature on the REM pod's going off. It's fine. Yeah, because they have actually got mobile phones here. They've got broadband and everything in the other room.
Yeah.
So relatively modern-ish place. Potentially very religious as well. Lots of religious items about. Again, the usual thing of it just proves that it's like they just disappeared.
Yeah. With
their coats still hung up. It's just unbelievable to think they just hung up one day and just never taken back off. There you go again.
Yeah.
That same photo. And it's actually got its own light above it and everything. That's a point, actually.
Not this time.
Nope, no power.
So here is the living room. And it's just been left. I mean, I don't get how it actually becomes like this. So,
yeah.
I mean,
it wasn't like this when they lived here, was it?
No. And the fact that it doesn't look like it's been vandalised, doesn't look like a lot of people come here, so to speak. How did it get like this? It can't just be rats and stuff.
It's thieves, isn't it? People turn up, look through everything for valuable things, and then bugger off again. I mean, that clock behind you, I mean, look how incredible that is.
Huh. Family member during the war. I mean, even some of these paintings just could be antique. I mean, it's very classic, isn't it?
And then that painting behind there is really creepy. Other things still left in the corridors. There's like Peter Rabbit and Jemima Puddle Duck and things there. The old cuckoo clock. The bathroom isn't really all that nice either. It looks like somehow the cupboard is actually rotting. I don't know how you managed to rot clothes in such a short space of time.
This place right now is giving off proper, almost horror movie vibes, and it's because there's a lot of crucifix on the wall. I just imagine at some point when we were investigating, they all turn upside down or something. And
as you do, yeah.
Yeah.
It happens a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You going up?
I'll go up. Different atmosphere up here.
Lots of signs of rats again.
Yeah. It's like a Chinese New Year dragon kite, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, different feel up here. More airy, I would say.
It feels a lot nicer upstairs.
Yeah. I think this is probably because of the smell as well, is where we can do majority of the investigation in case.
Look what I've just seen. The same photo again.
Yeah.
Why? Who is that? Is that someone famous?
It's got to be their son or something, isn't it?
It could be.
This room is just so proper, isn't it? What you would expect.
Yeah.
In a creepy abandoned house. And again, religious signs.
Look what I found again. It's just everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's that same photo everywhere. There's always something very, very proud of. I mean, I imagine these are all still complete. Oh, there's...
Ah!
Sorry, something I said?
Fuck. My kneecap just went right into that wood.
Well, why'd you do that?
Yeah, great, thanks.
So if you were my height, you wouldn't be able to do that.
Shut up. You're not helping at all.
Do you need a hand?
No, fuck off.
I know this investigation's got off on the wrong foot.
Fuck Fuck off!
Right, I was going to show you this, but I was rudely interrupted by his
Well,
injury.
you're such a dick!
All these are completely full, and what I was going to try and figure out was male or female. I think that it potentially is actually both. Male blazers, female golden things. I cannot believe the fact that this has been ransacked, that there is still a laptop in here. It's Windows 7. I don't know how old Windows 7 is. I don't use peasant computers.
No.
This looks interesting though. There's lots of signs about to say that they travelled a lot, which isn't very uncommon, but they've got a lot of things. Rome, Mexico, Hawaii, then they've also got the Chinese dragon thing over there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in here, actually, when you start looking around.
Yeah, actually, a lot of cultures, different cultures, aren't there?
Yeah. Okay, where's that from? 1976. Well, that's not England, I know that much.
That's like...
It looks too nice.
It looks like Uganda or something, doesn't it?
Then you've got, oh wow,
The boomerang.
that's a spider.
Oh, I was looking at the boomerang.
Look at him. Oh well. Yeah, boomerang from Australia, probably. Because that's how they catch the kangaroos, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. They set them on fire and then throw it at their heads.
Yeah.
Knocks them out and
We are good.
bans their brains and
Yeah, that's the
they
one.
stop hopping.
Yeah. This is like almost a kid's room, you know, because there's lots of, well, kids stuff. There's a single bed. But there's like games and things in there as well.
Well, the thing is, it might not be a kid's room. It could have belonged to...
I'll walk back so I can cut that bit out. Well, again, they go on holiday to Gibraltar, by the looks of it. I don't know how I figured that one out. I noticed these earlier. I didn't take these out myself, but I did put them here because they were just on the bed, ready to fall off. Wedgwood plates. The 50th anniversary of the coronation. So I suppose that's really weird because today is the 2nd of June.
Right, here is a picture again of Sir something.
So,
or
graduation.
whatever. Yeah. And this room, I think this room is, even though it's bright and airy, and full of cobwebs.
Is it? There's no air in here.
I really feel that this is full of energy.
It feels like it stinks.
Look at that picture as well. It's a proper, old...
Picture.
I wonder who that is.
Who are you looking at? Oh,
It's like a kid.
fuck knows. It's creepy though, isn't it?
Yeah. Hello. If anybody's here, my name's Elliot,
Mine isn't.
also known as Joe. And we travel across the world, let's say.
Mostly England.
Yeah. In order to search for life after death, I think, is the best way to put it. We come with total respect. As you hopefully have known by now, we've been walking around your lovely property. Apologies about the comments that it stinks, but
It does.
it does.
Nothing to do with you, I'd imagine.
No.
Just the state of repair.
But it is a beautiful home, and we hope that you're okay and you can make contact with us tonight. So, if you are here, it would be amazing if you could make a sound, let us sort of know where you are to start talking to you. We do invite you to make contact with us. You can use our energy if that's how it works. Just while we're here. If there are any spirits here, please, can you let us know?
If you can't make noises, you're able to touch the device that we have left on the floor. A little cylinder with an aerial. If you touch it, it'll just make an annoying noise. Again, all it's there for is just so we know that you're here, so we can know that we're actually talking to you rather than just the walls.
You hear that, yeah?
What?
Just a little thing.
I can't hear anything.
That was just a little tap. It was... I don't, obviously. It was just... Might have been something. Hello?
Where did you hear it?
Downstairs.
Should we go downstairs then? If I was downstairs, it really isn't a nice environment. Cobwebs. Downstairs, just the smell is quite bad.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And you sort of forget about it until you come back down, don't you? You're just, oh man. There's only so much of it you can actually take in there, really. I heard a little pop then. I walked, but it wasn't me. So like in the middle of the corridor. You're trying to show us the way out. That's actually going to make me feel a bit ill.
Hello? Please. If you're here.
Man, I don't know if I can take that.
Yeah.
My sense of smell is so good that I literally feel like I'm inside someone.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
Can you make that popping sound you just did? It sounded like my ankle popped, but it was down the corridor. Or are you trying to lead us down to the room with the bed? Oh yeah. Is that where someone died? Might have been the traffic, but it sounded like something moved down there.
That is kind of stereotypical, isn't it?
Oh, God. I just heard it again. It's in the middle of the corridor. It was to the left of me when we were down there and behind me now when I'm stood here.
Hello? If there is a spirit here, I hope you're okay. That's sort of one of the main things we want to know is, are you okay? Do you need any help?
It's this popping, like right in front of me here. Would you like to talk to us in the corridor? What is it you're doing in the corridor to make that popping sound? Can you keep doing it? Can you hear it? Well, obviously not now, but could you hear it?
I think so. I think I heard the knock.
It sort of sounds like someone's ankle popping or something, if you know what I mean. Is there a dodgy floorboard here? It does change, it's like more hollow there.
That's not the same sound.
No. I'm not sure which smell is worse. Here or there.
Why the corridor? That's very odd, actually. Why the corridor? So we kept hearing this knocking sound, or as Joe would say, popping sound, but he would only say that because he's a moron, and it was actually more like knocking sound, even though, admittedly, I didn't actually hear it that much. And we didn't really stick around too much to figure out what it was, because it honestly smelt so bad, we just had to get back upstairs.
So we've put the annoying, squeaky, annoying device on the left side of your table. We've also put another black device with a green light. If you can touch either of those devices, they should theoretically let us know that you're here by lighting up and making noises. That's all they're there to do. They're just to sense energy, and theoretically you are energy.
Yes. Please, can you set off those devices that we've put in your office?
So I just clicked in that room. There's so many questions that we'd love to ask you. You have such an interesting house. You seem to have been lots of places all over the world. We'd love to ask you about those places. We'd love to know more about your life. Which room was that in? There was a movement in one of the rooms. Again. It sounds like this room, actually. Why is it always silent the second that you look at something? You go in there, like, well, you sat in there.
Yeah.
It sounds like something's here. It happens everywhere we go.
Yeah. It's very, very annoying. Are you able to walk towards us? If it's you downstairs making that noise, can you walk up the stairs? Are you able to throw something?
I can't think what would have set off the K2. There's no power.
There's no power. There's nothing around. There's no power cables for sure where we are. Well, I mean,
Does that click again? There's no way that works. Well, I mean, obviously it does, but you know what I mean.
Is it moving?
Is that closed? Is that closed?
What do you mean?
It is. That was open. That was open. When I turned it earlier, it stayed open. Almost like it was broken. Okay, but it works now.
Okay.
It didn't do it for that long though.
No.
It did it once, did it
Yeah.
not? As if it just went 1 o'clock. It was... Has it moved? If we filmed it before, has it... It doesn't work, surely. Like, it's not telling the time.
No.
I did touch it earlier though.
Yeah. For fuck's sake. Yeah. That's annoying.
It's cool.
It's really cool, but if you hadn't touched that
yeah,
earlier,
yeah.
that would be solid.
Well, it might just randomly go off. It's supposed to go off. It's supposed to happen.
See if it happens again.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the time. And we can see if that changes
Yeah.
later on.
I just had that.
Yeah, there's a thump again here.
It's just... That door's... You opened the door earlier,
Yeah.
didn't you? Yeah. Hello? Did you just set the clock off by touching the clock, or was that your way of communicating with us?
That sounds like actual movement then. Very quiet.
Very quiet. You ain't going to pick that up on this, are you?
I don't think so.
And again.
Do, do.
Can you set off the device upstairs if this has been you?
Who's been you?
If
How do you know their name?
if you have been helping us with sounds. Do you know, I've got... Should we do an EVP?
The cuckoo clock The cuckoo clock going off is one of those things that you could put down as potential paranormal activity if I hadn't touched it beforehand. Now, something that I noticed when I first was touching and playing with the clock was that the cuckoo hadn't gone back in the hole and the door hadn't shut properly. But then after hearing it go off when we were upstairs, and then we go back downstairs, the door is now shut. So it's almost like it was just still under tension and hadn't quite finished the full cycle. Hence the fact that you only hear it finish the end of a cycle and close at the end.
I have a device in my hand, a tape recorder. Hopefully you know what that is. Are you able to use your voice and speak to us? I have a device in my hand, a tape recorder. Hopefully you know what that is. Are you able to use your voice and speak to us? Okay.
There wasn't...
I didn't... If that's what you were about to say.
No, I know. It sounds like it wasn't in this room. It sounds like something like shouted from far away. So what I mean? It's a shout. It's a scream or a shout.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen in the like. We didn't hear it. It's not going to be on the. Well, we don't know.
That's not...
Play it again. Get it close. That's actual EV. That's an incredible.
That is better than the one that we thought we captured.
That's better than any EVP I've heard captured in a long time. But it does. I know it sounds weird, but it doesn't sound like it's from in here because it's not like.
It's not in this room.
Clarity to it.
It is not in this room.
Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Just do another one.
I'm going to do it from there because I'm not going to overdo... Well, you've got it now, haven't you?
Yeah. Don't overlay it, just...
Okay. Let me get to the end of that bit. Thank you so much if that was you. Are you able to make that noise again? Can you do something? Again, can you do something? I don't know if you heard that, but I heard on that almost like a...
No.
Like a...
I'm still listening to the last bit in my head.
It's there. No, it's not. It's my imagination. I'm going to film.
How does that work? How does that work? I'll be honest, EVP is one of the last things I personally believe in.
Mm.
And because we've had things before, which is like, and you just think, oh, it's really cool. And it's really like you think, wow, okay, fair enough. It's pretty interesting. And we try it pretty much every episode. We just don't put it in because we never capture anything. But that's more than if I want to know if these have picked it up. Yeah. Because there's only a microphone. It's just a microphone recording onto something.
Yeah. In fact, it's probably a worse... Well, it is. It's a crap microphone.
So why would it only be picked up on that and not... Because that's what happened the last time we had a good EVP. It was only captured on that and not these.
Yes.
I don't know why. I can't explain why. They make so different. They're not designed to be paranormal devices.
Absolutely not. It's just a normal tape recorder. Old-fashioned, but...
So why?
So we have picked up EVPs on this tape recorder before. However, they're usually more high-pitched, almost like it's an error with the tape or the tape recorder or something like to do with the mechanics inside. However, this was a very distinct shouting or a growling, almost like it was coming from one of the other rooms. Now, it was only picked up on this tape recorder. The cameras didn't pick up any of the audio at all.
What? That? Of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Just about to stop to go to a different room. We're going downstairs, and obviously the REM pod's going off. Oh, and the K2.
The K2's going off?
I've got that on as well. I'm pretty sure that will I'd be seen on that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. There you go, and again. It's so random.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Can you... What's the chance? Okay, what are the chances of doing that EVP, capturing something, and then, right, let's go to another room? We're basically saying, let's go to another room to now try and figure out if that was him.
Yeah. It's like you just don't want us to be in this room. It's weird. Well, not that again.
It's sensitive.
It's so random. It's so random.
I want to...
There you go. Oh, there you go. That was proof because I was nowhere near that. It's just randomly going off.
The thing is, it does go sometimes beyond the coincidence, because is it actually now picking up such an energy?
Yeah.
We just heard something.
I mean, we just had the most amazing EVP I think I've ever imagined we could ever capture.
EVP, and...
Well, at least that's proof that it really was going off earlier.
Yeah.
Can you stop the device going off now?
We're just trying to figure out if that was you making that voice. Can you stop doing that? Let's reset it.
I've reset it like 20 times. It's not even on its highest sensitivity anymore either. I'm going to put it on its lowest sensitivity. If that is you then, that's making that device go off, can you now try and set it off now that it's not very sensitive? It'll barely even be able to know that you're there. If you can set it off now, then I think we will 100% believe that there is someone here. Not that you have anything to prove to us, but it does help us a lot in the communication with you. We need to never ever stop recording.
Yeah.
It's one of our biggest downfalls, you know.
I'm going to change spot.
Yeah, we haven't actually investigated many other rooms at this point.
That stings though.
Bad, isn't it?
Was that you that made that sound? We picked up a voice. Sounded almost like a scream or a grunt, or... Does that prove that you are here with us? You heard that?
No.
Fuck.
No. I heard what sounded like a car door.
It could have been a car door, yeah.
It was weird at this point because we were kind of really just thinking, is anything that we've heard so far paranormal? Is it one of those places that's almost pushing you to carry on because you're getting something, but it's just sounds of the house or even just things that we have touched beforehand now making noises? We had just decided that there was enough time in the day that we could actually go off and do another investigation, so that's exactly what we did.